Hi, Ari. Nice to see you again. You
Hey
are
Axel, nice to meet you again.
you are back now from SPS in Nuremberg, and you are going next week to the ESE Congress in Sindelfingen, two very different kind of trade fairs. How was your impression about the SPS in Nuremberg? You were there with an own booth, I guess.
Yeah, that's correct. So SPS is one of the biggest trade shows for smart production systems. I have been at the trade show multiple times. After joining Slint, this was our first time that we were exhibiting at the trade show. It's a trade show where there are lots of manufacturers or vendors who provide solutions to improve the manufacturing process, because you need to interact with machines. And if you need to interact with machines, you need to have some sort of control panel. And a lot of these vendors, they provide their own control panels and their own HMI. So for us as a HMI toolkit vendor, for us, it was interesting to connect with all of the manufacturers at the trade show.
Okay, what was the brand new hot thing?
Yeah, I think there were a lot of things about ML. There were some people starting to talk about AI. There were a lot of robotics, a lot of things that can be automated without human interference. And it was an interesting trade show. Last time I was there was 2018. So it's been, or 2019 probably. It's been a while since I've been there. So it was good to go back to the trade show and see what manufacturers have been doing.
Okay, now you're going to the ESE in Sindelfingen. Tell me a little bit about this congress. It's a trade fair. It's a small congress, I think, and it has one part that is a trade show, no?
It's primarily a niche conference that it focuses on the German market. So that's Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And the second thing, it's focused on core embedded.
Okay.
And that's actually a very good area for us to be there for two reasons. The first reason is that our toolkit is based on Rust. The benefits of Rust, which are basically memory safety, concurrency, and performance, these are very, very relevant for embedded systems. And recently, in the past few months, we have been seeing that more and more embedded conferences are like, even trade shows like Embedded World, they start to have talks like a Rust specific session. And even over here, the ESE Congress, in fact, there is a full day workshop on Rust, and apparently that's completely booked out. So that's the first angle. And the second angle is that we as a GUI toolkit provider, although our GUI toolkit is very generic, it can be used across different operating systems and platforms. From focus perspective, since we need to focus somewhere, since we're a smaller company, we decided to our initial focus on embedded, because that's an area we believe is a tough nut to crack. It's more complicated. It's easier, or let's say for us to excel and differentiate is much more benefit for us. So that's the reason why we are going there. We exhibiting over there. We have two presentations. One presentation is on the pre-conference day. And there's a presentation actually being done by one of our partners, Matsio, now part of Cloudflight. They are presenting Slint. It's with a very interesting title. There's basically Slint in der Praxis, ein neuer Stern am Himmel, der HMI-Werkzeuge.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting.
And more partners of you there at the ESE Congress?
Yes, we have FNS Electronic System GmbH. They're basically a hardware or board provider, basically computer system on boards provider. And they focus a lot in the medical industry. And we are going to showcase Slint demos on their IMX8 MP platform. So that will be the first collaboration with them. As I said, Matsio and Cloudflight is also there. And of course, Crossware, our service partners, who we have been.
So great. Nice. So thank you very much for today. And maybe we talk after the ESE Congress again. And maybe there's a new trend, like again in the SPS. We talked already many times about this machine learning, generative AI, but let's talk another day. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks, Axel. Cheers. Bye.